All right. What we got? We got Balatro. Of course. Okay. Video settings. Beautiful. Okay. Let's struggle. Why don't we? Oh, buddy. Not been looking forward to the higher stake black decks, but you know, we gotta finish them eventually. And it'll make the other decks seem easier. Facing against a pillar to start. And we have a cute little flush situation. And I don't think this will get it done in one. But we can dream. 284. So we just need a pair of jacks to get it done. $5 in our first shop. Yeah. $5 whole. Reserve parking and Cloud9, both not affordable, so it is fun to look at them though. Half Joker is phenomenal in the early game. The trading card is not phenomenal in the early game, and all we need is early game. So we pick Half Joker, going by rank, and we can try to go for some 3s or some aces or some 2s. Alright, 3 3s. That'll get it done. Give me that fresh 20 mult for 897. Not bad. The runner and half joker is a crazy amount of synergy, but you know, be too powerful. So I'm actually gonna skip that one. Let's look for 10s. Ooh, 3 10s to get a. I mean, you know what? As far as black that goes, and purple stake, this is going swimmingly. No notes. Mystic Summit in the half joker, the mult duo, if you will. The bowl. Me and the bowl go way back. But I'm gonna save my money. So that looks like a pair of kings, if I've ever seen one. And the pair of kings will likely just get it done. How's it going, ITG player? We could go for an eternal egg. Some say it's the craziest play of all time, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm actually just gonna get a gold card flowing. Ooh, a pair of jacks. Don't mind if I do. We'll also have a gold king on the way. So fancy, so nice. And now we have almost enough to get it done. 3 of a kind will get it done for sure. Would have gotten it done in the first place, but you know, it's neither here or there. I would like to start upgrading my 2 of a kind, my pair, or a high card. Sure, Pluto it is. So that makes my high card actually worth more. Can I get another high card? Are we high card gaming? Yeah, high card gaming. So this is worth 25 and 3. I kind of like that. That kind of gets me excited. So what does... Oop, pump the brakes. How's it going, true poser playa? I think I nailed that pronunciation, by the way. And I'm also going to nail this high card build. Almost. So I like going towards the high card. 4 more Joker slots available. A Temperance. Word. You know, I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna get to know it. I'm gonna get comfortable with it. And probably should a little bit of a order situation, but no matter, because we're just gonna double Hermit And then, once you think you know something, we get the grabber. Hardly know her. And we're off to just high card out of here. With now 4 hands at our disposal, I'm feeling peachy. Now, if I can get a few planet cards flowing, that's when things get enticing. That's when things get a little exciting. Oh. Hologram. That is a way for me to increase the mult, increase the tempo. You know what? We'll ponder the hologram. And we will take the hermit. Okay. Now, this might be what dreams are made of. Hold the phone. Hologram, get in here. We're hologram gaming now. Rough Gem, welcome to the team. You are money. And then Jolly Joker. I love ya. Love everything you stand for. And then we're going to roll. This is the greatest you've ever seen it. Nobody's done it better. So how many times have we played high card? 5 times. Just get that off the ground. Okay. I feel fantastic. This is exactly where you want to be if you're a fruit fan. We will discard here, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think just a pair will get me out of here. No, almost. I mean, almost. What does a lowly queen do for me? Okay, okay. So every hand I play with a diamond pays for itself. We like that. Now, what we'd really like is to add a card to my deck. Right. Now we could also go for Ride the Bus. Please hold on that thought. We're probably not going to ride the bus. We're probably just going to Familiar. Give a hologram something to think about. And then Balatro needs to add TGT packs. Oh no, my past Hearthstone life is following me. How's it going, Sean? Let's say... This Jack would look really cute with a blue seal. That's just kind of what I'm thinking. And then we add... I have 16 stickers left until C++. I am a ways away from C++. Please come back to Hearthstone soon. I've been creeping in checking out what's going on in Hearthstone, and I gotta say, I don't really miss it. I wish I missed it more. From what I've seen of Hearthstone, it seems like, and you know, this is kind of like what goes on with card games in general. One, you burn out on them. Guilty. And my diamonds. What the heck, man? The power creep, you know, gets a little intense. And then the developers try to, like, you know, panic fix it, you know? And like you're saying, the buffs that they implemented didn't do much, unfortunately. You know, let's make these diamonds a little stronger. And just the ever revolving door of now the game is fixed. It's perfect as is, no qualms. I've ridden that bus. I've danced that dance, unfortunately, and I'm starting to sound like, you know, like a bitter old man talking about the the good old days of Hearthstone. But yeah, they try their best over at Blizzard HQ, but I think it kind of falls on deaf ears. And you know, playing single player games has its benefits too. The main thing is not to repeat my mistake. I started earning stickers specifically. It's much more comfortable to earn them simply by playing and not tracking them. Yeah, I'm kind of falling into the trap of tracking them as well. Like right now, I am struggling with Black Deck, and you know, just putting myself through just a copious amount of torture, trying to get through these stakes. Ooh, no diamond cards. But you know, King Gaming. We gotta add cards because of hologram, of course. And I don't know why I rolled, but here we are. But I will finish these stickers. And then eventually probably get burnt out on Balatro. And then we're off to the next game. No. For anybody who subscribed for Balatro, I'm actually going to play this game until my very last breath. And yeah, I'll be here forever. Don't you worry. I'll just be grinding Balatro every day. And you can, you know, come back to the channel. I'll play Photo Chad. You'll do like a little carrot looks inside. I don't really still understand the looks inside thing. I think it comes from Raffle. But one day I'll understand what the heck that all means. But until then, we're going to high card build. We're high card builders. Should I Chariot? No. Should I Chaos the Clown? Probably not. Should I look for more diamonds? Organized by suit? Okay, that told me everything I needed to know. Sure, we'll discard these guys. And now we pop off with the diamonds. Heck yeah. Speaking of other games, though, is there any, like, upcoming roguelikes that are, like, exciting? I mean, like, I know there's, like, a lot of exciting stuff out there, don't get me wrong. It's been real. And I know, what's it called? Nuclear Throne. I used to play so much Nuclear Throne, and I think they're having an update soon. And if people would mess with Nuclear Throne, aka watch it, count me in. I would play the business out of Nuclear Throne. Has anybody actually played Rogue, the 80s game? I have not. What? An 80s game? Am I going to establish the 80s game meta? I could. Don't tempt me with a good time. Do I need to look up what Rogue is? Holy smokes, that just won on its own. I'm the best to ever do it. Also, Hologram is probably the best to ever do it. Let's just pop off that Pluto. Rogue 80s game. Oh yeah, this is an oldie but a goodie. This is like Atari 2600 kind of stuff. Recently, the game Gwalt was released. Literally Balatro, but instead of cards and poker combination, there are chips with letters and you need to make words. That sounds... You know what? I won't knock it until I try it. Let me look up what would it look like. Gwalt game. I mispronounced. No, I typed it right. You know what? That might be such a rogue game. It doesn't have any Google entry. You know what? I will check it out. But first, it does need to exist, unfortunately. But the way my brain works, unfortunately, I wish it didn't work like this. I am a chronic game hopper. That being said, like, I stuck with Hearthstone for a while. As many of you know, I logged many an hours on Hearthstone. But there's a lot of great games out there. Like Expedition 33, haven't played a lick of it. I hear great things. Of course, it won like all the game awards. Of course, Balatro won a handful of game awards. But it'd be nice, you know, to like venture into maybe those more obscure games, like maybe Rogue. Maybe not Rogue, but you know, things like it would be interesting. Reroll. Reroll. Okay, we had fun. And now we win. Ooh, we win big time, actually. We got planets flowing. We got gold cards about to pop off. What else could you want? I've also been off stream messing with a little bit of Mega Bonk, just a small bit of Mega Bonk. I am absolutely trash at the game, like hilariously bad at the game, the Mega Bonk. But it is a good time. But I am so bad that there's no way it would make for good content. And you know, I'm all about that. I'm all about that content, my guy. I'm also all about money. Ooh, and a blue seal. Sometimes this game just feels too easy for a gamer like me. Ooh, okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, I don't have my banana anymore. That's why my scoring looks embarrassing. Right. Okay. Splash, rough gem. Have anybody thought of this? This could be with the half joker. There's something enticing about that. Let's noodle on that real quick. Let's, you know, go back to the drawing board if it doesn't pan out, but I kind of like that idea. Ooh, the Stone Man. Splash is like a sneakily good card. You know what? Let's do some experimentation. I feel like I am in a pretty good spot right now. I know it's eternal, and that does hurt me a lot as well to watch somebody of my caliber do that. But I think this is going to pan out. Especially if I'm drawn like that. Hologram's insane here. Hologram makes no sense here. Just a messed up card. Like, look at this. Just go for a hologram. Okay, well, get there in your own time. But this is why I picked Splash. Is now the rough gem synergy is about to go a little crazy. $52 to my name. How's a high card sound? Ooh, so close. Also, how's 28 instances for Supernova? Okay, okay. You know what? I want a steel card instead. I know it's not a diamond, but I think that makes more sense. You know what? Magic Trick. Magic Trick plus hologram. Now cards can show up in the shop. Hit me with it. One time? Alright, never mind. You keep your secrets. Must play 5 cards. Okay, so this is how we are still fine, actually. We don't want to pair. Ooh, we don't want to pair at all, actually. I see. How about we discard these two? There we go. Now we're cooking with clean burning gasoline. The downside, of course, is we don't get half Joker value, but we do shatter that king for one. But we do get all of these cards. Put that one down, put this one up. Fantastic. Because we have Splash, we get to utilize the enhanced card still. Discard this one. Yeah, Green Joker. I used to disrespect Green Joker so much. But then I like forced myself to play with it. Much like with Splash. I was a huge Splash hater, but like when you force yourself to play with a Joker the whole way through a run, you start to like figure out how crazy these like seemingly low impact cards are. Of course, if it appears somewhere in the beginning. Yeah, like an early Green Joker, of course, goes absolutely insane. Mid-game, not so much. But I have found myself to be a massive Green Joker fan as well. It's carried many a harder stake run for me. Can I add any cards to my deck? I can't in good faith. Like, part of me wants to just go Stencil Hologram. So Stencil Hologram, let's talk about it. So Stencil Hologram would give me, I don't think enough to justify taking it. And also my econ right now is pretty good with Rough Gem. I don't think I can in good faith take the Stencil. So let's keep on rolling a little bit more. You know, I'm good with where we're at. Okay. So because I crushed it so much in the last ante by playing high cards and ignoring Half Joker, I feel like I just want to like make money. So let's do exactly that. The splash value is, it's feeling pretty nice. So let's again do a full discard. And now we have 2 blue seals. And you know, I'm just gonna play a single 2 out there just to see what it would do. Alright, well, let's play a 4 again. Ooh, I should have played the 3 too because I have the splash. I've been gushing about the splash rough cut gem value and I just completely gloss over it. And do my eyes deceive me, or is this a card that I can add to my deck? Some say I'm born with it. Emperor me. Okay, let's open up another one. Let's get the Emperor back. And let's... I don't think I'm trying to buff anything up. Like, I can make this an ace if I wanted to. I'm not really going for a face card build. That's not really what I'm trying to do. Let's just take that $1 and then use this bad boy. I could start just obliterating these lower cards to get these diamonds more. And I can also... make them lucky. Sure. We'll add an 8. Roll. Yeah, I'm not going for a face card build. We'll buy this bad boy and we're good. I also caught a Canyo in Splash. I added glass cards with face card combinations and oh yeah. Trying to break the face cards with Splash so you can, I'm telling you, people sleep on the Splash. I'm kind of a believer now. Yeah. Again, early on, I was the biggest Splash denier you'll have ever met. But now I just, whenever I see it, even if it is eternal, I kind of want to force it just because it creates fun little games like this. Okay, okay. So then we can play these face cards. Again, it's just a high card, but with the enhancements, it goes a little crazier than just that. And then we'll do a full discard, try to find some diamonds, and we do find some diamonds. So again, we can get some money from the rough gem. And then the gold's on the way. We're also getting a Pluto on the way out the door. Okay, okay. Ooh. Now we have a decision to make. Scene double with splash is insane. It's so insane, in fact, that I feel like I can get off of half Joker now and just go abstract Joker supernova. So I can play more diamonds. Yeah. Look, one of my favorite Balatro players. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so let's... This synergy, I mean, dude, I can't stop talking about it. Splash is just so good. You know, I should make a Joker tier list here soon. I think that would go crazy. No, I can't chat it up. But I can pick up the 6 of clubs, goes crazy with the hologram. Can I get another card? No? Alright, fine. Fine, be that way. Let's... Oh, check this out. Massive value coming up. So we have synergy right here, synergy right there, and splash just makes it all come together. Look at this like little happy marriage we got going on right here. I'm into it. Not bad, not bad. And then we can just wrap it up with this. Or we could try to find another club. Yeah, we'll just take a club. Make sure that we can finish out the round. Not bad. And we also get a planet. We only got 2 levels of high card devolved or reduced. Something like that. Let's get that Nacho tag. Nacho Tong, rather. And then we can Arcana pack. Guys, I can't. Okay, so what would a good legendary even look like right now? Trib wouldn't be great. Perkio is fine. It's terrible for content, but you know, I gotta I can't, guys. It's irresponsible. Another gold card times 5 sounds great. Another club get added to my deck. Gobble them up. All right. Marble Joker plus hologram is a certified classic. But I think I just win the game if I just play what I have. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I'm also very disappointed in myself that I did not pick up that legendary Joker. But really it was just a good practice of discipline, you know, and I feel like we should celebrate Fruit for that. Ooh. Look at all this. I mean, I know I keep talking about how good Splash is, and I need to get over it. But like, holy smokes, is it so freaking good? The family is not family. Hanging Chad, probably not on my list of things I need to pick up. Standard pack will, unfortunately, add a non-diamond, non-club. Sure. Venus it is. Roll once. Roll twice. And we're done. Flips and shuffles all jokers. Okay. On to the next one. So, what we do here is we go and look for another. Yeah, let's look for a blue seal. Put that down, put this up. And now we ship this. Close. Really thought that that was going to put me over the edge. Very glad it didn't. So let's discard a few times, try to find an additional blue seal. Did not find it, unfortunately, but I do have a lot of diamonds coming up. And that will be enough to close out the round. Now, we have the Pluto. And we have the Arcana pack for money, hopefully. Rip it. No, of course. Let's get another Pluto real quick. Perfect. And then we will Venus. Roll one more time. Get a 4 in my deck. Next. Now, this is a little strategy that I picked up from somebody else. So I'm looking for those times multipliers. So like, let's play one of these hands. Not a 3 of a kind. Let's just do this one. But this boss blind, you can keep track of like what your jokers are if you slow the game way down. I'm talking way down. Alright, so let's check to see where those times multipliers are. Okay, game. Go crazy. Yep. Money. Fantastic. That's gem. Alright, so we want this one over here. Okay, we're fine with that. Okay, cool. So now the times multipliers are in the correct spot. Now we can proceed with the game speed. Alright, cool. And now we win. Just a high card. And now everything's where it should be. Cool. And final hand. Hit me with it. Perfection. Nice. Alright, yeah, I mean that's the build. I mean, I don't really feel like it needs to go endless, but you know, we'll on to the next one. On to the next one. Thank you. Let's do a little bit of the same thing. We don't need to continue that run. Let's go to Orange Steak. Now, the best thing that would happen is if I can get all of these steaks done tonight. That would be amazing. A free uncommon joker, not really what I'm looking for. What I am looking for. Like every great run, I'm looking for a flush that can get me $6 in the first shop. Which this one can. 340 points. Wily Joker, a temporary Wily Joker. Gets me 100 chips, which is nice. Temporary, not nice. I think I just need to pick the Wily Joker. And I agree. The Acorn, the old flip and shuffle your Joker's final boss blind is like the most nothing boss blind, because like you can do the old slow down the animation speed trick, which I have no problem doing. If that's how I have to beat the boss blind, that's how I'll do it. Good old nothing burger blind, I agree. Let's do it straight. And hopefully we can pull together... How many 8s we have left? 1 8. 1 8, 2 9s, 2 10s. 3 and 4. We have some aces left. So let's find that 8. Not liking our position right now. But we could still get there. Alright, cool. And we can get there with just a pair. Right? Yeah, just a pair. So, Wily Joker did stone nothing for us that round. Crazy Joker could do something for us. Honestly, was this sell for $2? This sells probably for $2 as well. We'll invest in our future. We'll leave both options open. I mean, this is exactly why we picked the crazy one. Yeah, he moved that straight. Cool. Much a bigger fan of great building than 3 of a kind building. So we will look at this Baron, say, ooh, what a good Joker. And then probably skip that one. Business card is technically econ. So we will take it. No, that's not what you want to see. So we're 110 away from getting it done. I'll play out one hand. $2 to my name. Discard these ones as well. Double king, double jack. So we could play out the kings and maybe get the jacks, or we could just say we will definitely draw the 10. By the way, the 10 is the only thing other than ace that we haven't drawn. Let's get a 10 real quick. Perfection. Just always believe and you'll get there. Also, shout out business card for paying for itself right off the bat, and also shout out to temporary jokers for putting the fear in me. Abstract Joker. Okay. Okay. Abstract Joker, welcome to the squad. And you know what? Can't go anywhere without some trousers. That's what I say. Yeah, we're trousered up. So now we need to find any of these face cards to go crazy with these sixes, maybe? Hit me with it. Oh, okay. So maybe we'll take our 3 of a kind. Get the Wily Joker something to chew on. And we are off to the next one. The Earth is kind of tempting. Also keeps us above the threshold, but at the same time, let's just throw that away. And then we have a 2 pair. Okay. The trousers are online. And then we can play aces or 6s. This is fantastic. Love to see a full house, because now Wily Joker can have some time in the sun. Perfection. So we want to keep Wily Joker around because we do have an Abstract Joker in our lineup. The Splash Man. I do love a good splash. I was just singing his praises. And at the worst case, it's only $3, you know? It could be worse. Hit me with it. Alright, well. Let's roll once. An egg. An egg is tempting. And I will ultimately pick up the egg. And I will also pick up this Celestial pack so we can pair gaming. And also, I guess, I've seen better. I've felt better, I'll be honest. So now we want, throw these away, throw those away. So now we can get a full house, upgrade the old trousers, get a couple dollar bills from business card, and then we can as well upgrade the trousers even more. Okay, so now we have Crazy Joker deciding to leave us in our time of need. Drunkard is better than a Joker that does absolutely nothing. This is true. But for now, let's open up the Mega. We could get off of 6s. Make it easier for us to find with spare trousers, like shrink our deck down. If we're gonna do that, we might as well Empress first. I really just want to like improve my cards. Again, I'm committed to Splash. Me and Splash go way back. So we could go Drunkard instead of Crazy Joker, just to actually have a card. It's also temporary, which is not ideal, but, you know, maybe mistakes were made, maybe. Who's to say? We will, I think, discard a 3, just to open up more opportunities to draw, a face card. We're also going to throw in the Queen, just to add some multipliers. So it's our last ride with the business card, which is pretty sad. We'll discard, I think, these ones. How many 10s do I have left? I have 3 10s left. I'm actually just going to do a smaller discard, maybe pick up a 10. No such luck. Let's actually play out a high card. Also getting some mult along the way. And then we can play into the trousers yet again. Get some money. Okay. Not a bad little venture with business card. We do need to come up with a little bit more. We could go Clever Joker, since we are playing into the trousers. I feel like I've only seen temporary cards, which isn't ideal. Glass. I'll take a glass 6. We're trying to break the 6s. We will play a standard pack, which will contain a 6. You know what? We're trying to get rid of 6s, so we'll just buy a 6. And then we will get the Clever Boy. This is worth $8. Play one hand type this round. That might be an issue. How's it going, Gone Batty? Pair gaming? You've joined just in time to have me ponder my decisions of pair gaming. And I think with this specific boss blind, I do have to pair game. It does make the spare trousers take a backseat, but I also do want to survive. So, we're pair gaming. Now you might be thinking, that didn't score a lot of points. And you know what? You'd be right. You'd be right. Definitely not wrong there. And we need a jack or a queen, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. And that is a pair. It's a high scoring pair. Is it enough to walk away with a dub? It is. A bit terrifying. A bit on the terrifying side. Buffoon pack me. That is a DNA. You're not wrong. And I do historically love DNA. That being said, it looks terrible at this current rate. DNA does not look great. Half Joker does not really play well with my trousers. Walkie Talkie does give me a direction. It's eternal though. I feel like I need to pick up one of these because I do have a lot of Jokers coming off of temporary here soon. Do I get rid of the egg and pick up the walkie-talkie? I think the answer is yes, unfortunately. Also, walkie-talkie splash synergy. You know what? You talked me into it. Celestial pack. Get in my veins. Earth also. Get on up in there. And I will also pick up Funny Planet. And then we are off to discard a 6. Also, do my eyes deceive me? Or are those a couple of 10s? I believe so. So let's play a 2-pair that is coming with some walkie-talkie value. Also improves my pants. Let's turn this ace golden. And full house. Took me every ounce of my being not to break out in song saying golden, but luckily you guys do not need to experience that today. Not today at least. That might be a 2,000 subscriber special. No promises though. Let's Empress here. Then Hermit. Heck yeah. And then maybe we can also double up on some money here. Yep. Now all of our econ is solved. No more struggling with econ. I'm gonna keep my $28. I'm gonna keep it. This extra large blind is quite large. That much is apparent. And we can... I'm actually going to save this glass 6 for potentially the boss blind coming up. We might be hankering for some scores. Discard here. Awkward. How about we also discard here? 7, some molt. Okay, there we go. Improving the pants. Okay, $10. The Hermit yet again. This game spoils me sometimes. Let's pump the brakes on buying the Earth and get Overstock going. Now, this is a good question. Photograph. How do we feel about photograph? I think I like photograph, especially with splash going on. And it, of course, allows me to open up the possibilities of photo Chad. So let's actually ditch here. Go with the photograph. Roll one more time. And I'm going to actually pick up this big old Celestial pack for the usual suspects. And then we can... You know what? One more. We're still above the interest threshold. Funny planet name. We're going to pick that up. And now we can cook. If you will. Let's keep the jack, throw away the queen. Sure. Let's keep the 3 and the 5. Sure. Okay, so now we can go a little crazy. So we have a full house. The photograph is going to go a little crazy. We're going to improve our pants. Not as crazy as I was hoping. No matter, we will just look for kings. Love that. So now this is exactly why I saved the glass. We can now play this 2 pair, have the glass give ×2, and the king give ×2. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Pants are also eating good. And now we have a decision to make yet again. And then we put the jacks over here. And there is a world where this gets us over the hump. So we get molt here. Also molt from the jack. We can dream. Oh. Oh, bless it. Okay. So what went wrong? A lot of rentals. Let's be honest. There was a bit of rentals going on. There was a couple rentals. But you know what? We just got to get back in there. We just got to run right back into that building. Let's check the suits. And then we can get the club flush going. This looks like enough points. By the skin of our teeth, it's enough. $2 to my name. Boy golly, would I actually like to pick up a hologram. Or I could go for Lusty. Let's go for a consistent Joker. Let's not open the pack. Let's not tempt fate. And we are rewarded handsomely. Let's not even mess with the discards. Let's just take our flush, take our time, or plus 15 molt, and call it a day. Cloud 9. Now this is a Joker that we go. Me and Cloud 9 go back. Let's take it. Ooh. A distinct lack of hearts I'm finding. Okay, so we just need a pair. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold up. Pump the brakes. Now, this is what dreams are made of. Top level, top caliber plays. We look for the straights even though we're looking for the flush. How does he do it? A temporary bloodstone. Cute, but not quite. Green Joker. I was just talking about this guy. Me and Green Joker have a complicated past, to put it lightly. You know what? I can't. I can't. I'm sorry, Green Joker. What do we have coming up? Hearts are debuffed. You know what, Green Joker? Maybe you're not bad. Maybe I'm too quick to judge. Maybe I need a Joker that's playable. All right, let's try it out. Green Joker is terrible. I'm just going to throw that out there. And I think Green Joker would tell you the same. But the thing that Green Joker has that Lusty Joker doesn't have is that it is not turned off on the upcoming boss blind. Which is good, but at the same time... How's it going today? I mean, we just lost a round, but you know, we're going to bounce back, obviously. We need a 9 or an ace to bounce back. If push comes to shove, we can use some discards. Well, looks like we don't need to do that. We are actually destined to win this one. Shout out Green Joker. Also shout out Cloud9 for giving me a chance with points. Saturn. Saturn or roll. I wouldn't mind picking up another Joker. Orange Stake is pretty challenging, but I got it done pretty fast. I'm on Gold Stake right now, but it feels so damn hard. Yeah. I have a few Gold Stakes done. Orange Stake, Black Deck is giving me the hands. Let's roll. Ooh, you know what? That's fine. We'll take the guy. I am dreading the eventual Gold Stake this deck. That's gonna be just a terrible time. 5, 6, 7, 8, not 8, almost 8. Let's see what a high card can do. So we have, oh, this is not good at all. We have 10s. So let's go with the 10s. We have 5, 6, 7. Let's play it out. Let's get it out there. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. Unfortunately, I will need to discard a little bit. Let's try to find a 4. Okay. We have triple 7s, which isn't great. So we can discard our 7s in this, leave ourselves open to a 9 or a 4, and I think that gets it done. We're probably just dead in the water with that, right? Just a pair. Okay, for real this time, let's play Black Deck and mean it this time. Is that fair? Let's mean it this time. And 10, 9, 8, not quite. Let's go by suits and stick with our flush gaming. Okay, I think this is enough to get it done in one. This looks like 300 plus points. Let's get Gros Michel, my main man, my muse, my main companion rank. Do we have a 2-pair? A 2-pair with a Gros Michel is good enough for me, but just in case it's not good enough for you, let's put together the most gnarly full house you've ever seen. I was lying the whole time. We're actually putting together a flush. We're actually putting together a flush situation. Gros Michel, don't leave. Thank you. Not ready for you to leave just yet. Spectral Pack. So Spectral Pack is usually enticing if you want to copy your Joker. Gros Michel, I love you, but I don't really want to copy you, especially when you're temporary. So let's not make things awkward. Let's just Keep on going. Soul incoming? He wanted me to rip that pack so bad. And like, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. There's a chance I should have. Or I can go for a straight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Typically, with the... what are they called? Those soul packs. Whatever they're called. I typically want to find ways to copy my jokers, or worst case scenario, cryptid. And with no card that I really want to copy, there's like 3 of those cards that I'm not really interested in selecting. I mean, come on, man. I could get 2 random common jokers. I'm typically not a big fan of skipping. Oh, those are some good ones. Those aren't bad. Skip again. Double skip action. It also allows for my diamonds to be good to go. That being said, your diamonds need to get drawn to be good to go. Don't do it to me. Don't you dare do it to me. I cannot believe this. I mean, it's fine because I still win, but like... that is a very unfortunate set of draws. We're extinct. Okay. Yeah, that's the reason that the diamonds didn't show up. You're hexing me for... do my eyes deceive me? Or is it the most beautiful combination of cards you've ever seen in your life? Oh, it's just how we drew it up. It's simply just how we drew it up. Photo Chad, welcome to the lineup. High card going up. Mime? Do I mime? It's pretty good. Mime is not bad. I'll preemptively pick up Mime. The potential of Mime is very strong. Hold on. Do you see what I see? Hit me with that rank. Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 10. Slide this bad boy over. So now... No. Yes. That's how we do it. Get that times multiplying going. Ooh. Photo Chad, my beloved. We are so back. We are so back. It's crazy. Okay. Now this is what dreams are made of. Go by rank. So you have 7, 9, 10. Okay, whatever. Let's try to find... It's just that easy. It's really just that easy, guys. There's really no issue at all. Orange steak, what? Faceless Joker with this does not seem ideal. Spectral pack. Count me in. Cryptid will hit a king. Okay. Okay, there we go. And now we Mercury for a little bit of pair action. Yep, it's all coming together. And then we can full house with the Diamond King up front. It's a photo Chad build. It's a photo Chad build. I hate to say it, but... Ooh, and I also get the director's cut. So if I encounter the plant, I'll be good. Yeah. Let's play around encountering the plant. So we will look for diamonds. Perfect. Diamonds it is, and we will get out of this boss blind, or this small blind with no issues. We need to get rid of Fortune Teller. That much is apparent. The club debuffs. Let's chill for a second. Let's open a standard pack for a second. That's money. That's money. We take it. We can take a pair, because I don't think this is going to win on its own. Like, it's going to put up some points, but Photo Chat is not at its best right now, I'll be honest. But if we can string together a... Okay. A flush might be able to get it done. So let's see what this looks like. The mime is looking very embarrassing at this current point. And we could high card. We could also 8 for a +9 molt. I think this is 1,000 points. So this is times 8. And this is 9. Okay, so this is more by a margin. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh, no. Okay. Orange take yet again. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Why not? Oh. Why was that mime in my lineup for so long, you might be asking? I mean, you know, we all think we know things, and then, you know, that happens. $6. Reserve parking. Hold on, before I select that, -1 hand size. Okay, let's go Spade Gaming, and then we can screw it. I'm playing Gold Stake Blue deck, and I'm sharing my runs with you. I mean, the blue deck. I mean, that's a fun time. I'm playing this disaster of a deck. The black deck's a different beast. Send me a screenshot of your black deck wins, and then we'll be talking. Burglar is a card I historically love with all my heart. Let's get Burglar in. Okay, so we will play out this bad boy, and then we finish it up with the flush. That's how we do it. Oh, I cannot wait to be done with the black deck. This is just a time and a half. Is that a rocket with a holographic finish? Yeah, this is the run. I know I've said it a time or two before, but this is undoubtedly the run. Hit me with a pair. Okay, okay. Then hit me with the flush. Perishable rental DNA. That's how you do it, man. I mean that happens to me constantly. I'm like, look at this idiot Balatro streamer just trying his darndest to win, and then like I boot up a game, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I was quick to judge that poor Balatro streamer. Maybe it's not what it's all cracked out to be. That being said, is this go by rank? Okay, okay. Will a pair get it done? I think simple pair gets it done with the molt treatment I got. Gets it exactly done, actually. The Fool has nothing in it, which is pretty tight. And then we have an Arcana pack to give me a Gold King. That's right. And then we have a Fool to give me another Devil. Okay, this is feeling correct. All face cards are drawn face down. Gotcha. No problem for a gamer like me. Let's play a singular king to get things started. Let's imagine if this is a 2-pair. Let's go for the spades. It's a 2-pair. Some say he's born with it. 9s. Hold on. Please hold. Rank it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. That's a straight. Okay. Now everybody's with me. Devil this one. Hit it with a straight. Perfection. Perfection. Now we have that gold, whatever the heck was it? 2 gold diamond cards. The rocket is fully blasting off again. The bootstraps. The bootstraps might be the best card ever made. Or I could grab the grabber. Bootstraps. There we go. Nothing tickles me more than a person just grinding gold stake in the chat, being like, watch this, fruit. I'm gonna play gold stake, report back, and tell you just how cracked my run's gonna be. Into everything's rental, why am I losing? You know, it just fills my heart with so much joy. And then we can jack high, get that molt going. Gold card, beautiful. 20 bucks to my name. The bootstrap is strapped up. You know what? Let's keep the good times roll. Actually, no. Let's open up a standard pack so we can be above interest. Have you ever heard of a tiny little game called Fractal Block World? I'll tell you what, I haven't. But I will in a second. This... My brain melted just looking at screenshots. Could be the game for me. Could very well be its low-key peak. With a review like that, you know, how could I stay away? How could I stay away from a game that's low-key peak? It might be the game that I need to check out. I'll check out Steam reviews. You know what? If you say it's low-key peak, I might very well just check it out. Because, you know, I love Balatro. Balatro's a great game, don't get me wrong. But I have a feeling my mental sanity will be non-existent by the time that I defeat Black Deck Gold Stake. Let alone Gold Stake on everything else. So, if I need to become a little tiny game called Fractal Block World gameplay channel, you know what? Maybe that's the angle. Maybe that's the angle for me. Golden Joker. We're definitely gonna grab her, even though we hardly know her. We're gonna also pick up the Golden Joker. And I think I'm cool with just that. Spade cards are debuffed. Is that right? Well, you know, sometimes you live and die by... Ooh. 2 pairs? How do we feel about 2 pairs? Before we get too concerned, let's just make sure we're staying 9s, 10s, 2s. So 4, 5, 6. Can we pull together a straight? 2 pair, so awesome. I love them. Well, I typically do, but I should have kept that ace, because if I draw a 2, I could have a straight. I'm the worst gamer you've ever seen. Not close. So if we can draw a 7 or a jack, we win every time. If we can draw a 7 or a jack, we win every time. Amazing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Straight down the middle wins. Oh my. How about a new run? How about a new run? First, let's take a moment. Let's take a moment, you know. Where's it at? Text. Okay. There we go. And you know what? Let's edit it real quick. Properties in real time. And let's select a color. How about a nice tasteful red? Ooh. Please hold. How about... Oh, there we go. Then you set a color. How about a nice tasteful red? And you know what? I challenge everybody else. Go get some water. Stay hydrated. Have a great time. Go to the bathroom if you need to. Who knows? Just, you know, it's your weekend. All right. I trust everybody else got water or some other beverage. You know, I'm not judging. You know, if it is the weekend after all, you do you. But you know, I'm just gonna sip on that water. Also, what a beautiful color I picked for this water. Okay, let's get that off the screen, and we are gonna defeat Orange Steak, but before the day ends. And we're going to do that by starting, of course, 10, 9, 7, 6. Do I force the straight? I have to stream my gold stake hell on YouTube. I mean, I'm a firm believer that if you stream yourself playing Balatro, you get infinitely less lucky. I'll die on that hill. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Is this even enough to win in one? Classic. I think a 2 pair, or just a pair does it. Yeah, a pair definitely does it. Cool. Any game for that matter. I'll have raffle streamer luck, it'll be okay. The things I would do to have streamer luck. Unspeakable things, really. But we don't need to get into that right now. We can just, you know, put a 2 pair on the screen. Ooh. And maybe even a full house. This is the green joker I was destined. Having fun with orange steak. My mental health has never been worse, but thank you for asking. I do appreciate the check-in. My mental health is so bad at this point, I am unironically picking a delayed gratification. The synergy is going crazy. The synergy's off the wall. It's off the it's going gangbusters, some are saying. Delayed is a good pickup here. I agree. Yeah. It's gonna give me crazy cash flow, especially since you have green joker. Great minds. Great minds think alike on that one. Also, that natural, beautiful flush right there. Cash out for 10 bucks. Super Nova is on my screen. I kind of like Supernova. It scales kind of like a green joker. You know what? I believe. I believe in the Supernova. Let's pick it up. Let's play a high card. Fish for the flush. Successful fishing. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Delayed gratification. Go crazy. Do your thing. To the moon is bad. Agreed. The gross Michael. God, he's so gross. Get in my lineup. And we will be on to the next one. Ancient. The pick was Ancient? Of all things? I don't know if I can sign off on the Ancient Joker pickup. Question your skip of the Ancient Joker. Oh no. Oh no, the Ancient into questioning of the Ancient skip. Now, Hanging Chad. Thoughts? Thoughts, opinions? I kind of like him. Very versatile little guy. Get the buffoon pack flowing. Punished for skipping Ancient with the chatted shop. You know, we... Golden Joker and the Baron. Eternal. Probably trash. That being said... That is a Baron. But Baron is not great in this current state of the game. Agreed. Hanging Chad does nothing for me here. That's a fair critique. There's a chance I should have taken Golden Joker because my econ is going to go away eventually, but it being Eternal really did not jive with me. You know what? Let's keep moving. Let's just play our two pair gaming. Green man going up. And we will... High card? Nah. Just pair. Cool. That'll get it done. And then delayed gratification will go crazy. Now, this is where we go crazy. Clearance sale. Popping off. Hologram. Get in my lineup. Standard. Hello. Blue seal. 6 cents. If first hand of the round is a single 6, destroy it and create a spectral card. You know what? Pairs is all you need to spam right now. Let's get him in there. Let's get him in there. He could produce some spectral cards that benefit the hologram. So that's what we're going to do. And... Ooh... I am an absolute fiend. Get it? Yeah, probably not that one, right? Okay, let's just spam. We're spamming pairs. I have concerns. I have concerns. Can I say that? Is that fair to say I have concerns? I'm seeing right now that somebody may have just said, maybe pick up the Mercury since you're probably going to be a pair gamer. And you know what? That was a fair critique. That's a fair critique. All right. Let's win. Let's win, okay? We're going to win. It's going to be a beautiful round. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Let's go by rank, actually by suit. And then we are going to find the most beautiful flush you've ever seen in your life. I love this game. I love this game with my whole heart. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about the luck? $4 to my name. Buffoon pack, please. Square Joker is worthless at this point in the game. I've fallen for the Square Joker before. It does scale. I will concede that fact. But hold. I think just a 2-pair, especially a high-scoring 2-pair, gets it done. Nice. Shout out Mystic Summit. Always my goat. I hated that for you. I most people did. Most people hated that for me. Trading card. Yeah, trading card. Oh, I can't buy trading card. You sell Summit for the trading card. Ooh, if I could, I would. I would do it in a heartbeat. But alas. I'm depressed. Alright. That's a good trading card too. That hand taking all of the rounds previously definitely did not help me. Tragic. I agree. I agree. We've learned that a 2-pair, even if one is deactivated, a card is deactivated, is enough to get it done. So we'll take that to the bank. So our mult is right now tied up in a temporary card right now. I am going to purchase an Emperor. Does not hurt my interest at this current point. But it could also contain some cards that could give me a little bit of econ that I'm desperately needing. So we're going to get $2 of interest here. And that's about it. Hanging Chad, yet again, tempting me. Won't work. Probably just going to skip it. Don't feel like spending any money because I'm at $15. The blind that's coming up is almost irrelevant, but not really irrelevant. But we'll cross that bridge once we get there. And we will go for a diamond flush. Oh, this is, you know, this is black deck through and through. Okay, getting it done in 2 is not bad. Getting it done into Supernova with the chips. Yep. Supernova with the chips. Let's crack this open, see what we got. Clubs and Hanged Man. Okay. We will ultimately... Yeah, could go clubs. For sure, for sure. I agree with you there. You know what? I think I might be clubbing. Let's go clubbing. Maybe if I can draw an additional club, that'd be, you know, something to write home about. Odds are I wouldn't have, you know, missed that many times on clubs, but it's where we're at. High card to-do list. Riff Raff, my goat. Yeah, it's Riff Raff time. So let's go clearance sale. And then we're Riff Raffing it up. Gonna keep you around just in case I need you. But we're definitely Riff Raffing. You know what? We're clubbing. We're clubbing through and through. And then this should be plenty. Green Joker. I think I'm good on the Green Man. That being said, it is producing a little bit of molt right now. High card gives me a +5. Does the high card get it done by itself? No, right? Almost. If I played a king, it would have. Alright, well, let's just play a 2-pair and be on our merry way. So now we have a decision to make. We have a very interesting decision to make. Spectral Pack for a trance. Trance it up. Trance it up. And we will be selling this next round. Hit me with the reserve parking. That's a straight. Could also be some money. Almost enough to get it done. And honestly, at this point, I'm going to right my wrongs. Pair up. Okay, okay. And then we're going to pair up yet again. Money in the bank with reserve parking. Mercury in my pocket. Okay. The banner plus Green Joker might be the move. Let's use that almost. Let's Arcana pack first. Temperance is fine. Use this bad boy. And then we'll get another temperance. Almost. Almost. Let's actually open up nothing. I kind of just don't need ice cream anymore. Why does Gold Steak find some way to give me pain? It's almost like it's designed to give pain. It has that special way of just abusing you. I'm actually gonna throw away Banner. Banner is probably pound for pound my least favorite Joker. Red Seal. Red Seal Queen, get in my pocket. And I will actually take an Emperor here and be on the next one. -1 hand size. Ooh, speaking of pound for pound least favorite Jokers, there he is. My main man. We will play a high card. Crazy molt going. We will play another high card. Really, we're just fishing for that blue seal. Did not find it, but no matter. We'll just make them lucky. Use this bad boy. Spin it. Naturally. And we will pair up. No money from my lucky cards. Kind of messed up. Green Joker. My beloved. Let's get some rolls going. Roll surplus sounds good to me. The idol seems pretty terrible at this point. If I ever feel like I need to discard, I'll discard you. Next round. Let's get rid of this one. 55 chips is not great. We'll get rid of it. Flush and a 3 of a kind. So we could put together a flush with clubs. We're also kind of going towards clubs right now. Perfection. Oh yeah. That is exactly what dreams are made of. And we will pair yet again. Maybe with a higher pair. There's no way this doesn't win, but with the 3s, but we're not going to take any chances. Cool. We did not need to sell these Jokers because we are at the max interest. Vagabond is fun. Don't get me wrong, it is fun. But it's also bad. It's also pretty bad. Because you like to make econ, you don't like to throw away econ. I don't really feel like I need to pick any of these cards. I'm pretty much just looking for blue seals. Would love to find, I guess, a high card. Whatever. And also 3 of a kind. Sure, get in my pocket. Go here. Eternal Hallucination would be a good pickup. Ooh. Ooh. I can't stomach the... Ooh. If your goal is to get to anti-8. Yeah, I mean, it could. To get to anti-8, maybe you can swing an Eternal Hallucination. But it hurts my soul. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I was going to get it anyway, you know. I mean, just, you got to believe in the heart of the cards is really what I'm getting at. Let's get the pair going. And then we can get another pair going. Also, Misprint, did you do Stone Nothing last go around? No, you're doing stuff. You're just not very impressive. Strength here. We could go for a pair. Could go for a full house. I'm a coward. I'm a coward, I'll say it. Oh. It's gonna be the death of me. It's gonna be the death of me. That's what it boils down to. Should I have played a full house? Probably, maybe. Who knows? The amount I'm going to celebrate when I am done playing Black Deck. This could be it. This could be the strategy. Okay, so everybody stand back and get ready to be impressed. Queen me. Okay. Investment tag's a little scary. I mean, you know what? We gotta... To make an omelet, you gotta crack a couple eggs. That's what I say. That's what I always... 450 is pretty hard to hit with 3 hands. If it was so hard, why would I be panicking this much? Oh boy. You know what? Pair me. And then, right when you think you know a thing or two, okay. All right, fine. Fine. One moment, please. Let's just get right back into it. So we don't skip ante 1. That's what we've learned today. That's what we have learned as of right now. We've learned that we don't skip ante 1. We just force a flush. And then we go for a high card. Gets it almost done. A pair gets it done for sure. Every day of the week a pair gets it done. 304 points to my name. Oh. Dude, Madness is so good on 1, but I can't afford it, obviously. Riffraff, you're my only hope. Hit me with it. Riffraff. Oh no. I don't know, man. I don't know. It might be destined to fail. I mean, you can't be thinking that. You're right. Get that negativity right out of here. It has no room. We're going to put together a flush. It's going to be a beautiful flush. And we're going to win. We're going to win big. Okay, so what happened to winning big? Can we talk about winning big? Huge dollar. We just got a massive dollar bill to our name. Look away. Don't look at that. Oh, hold up. Hold the phone. We actually have pulled off the impossible. This is great. We still got kinda Cappy bro in the chat, still losing his mind at the gold stake run that keeps bodying him. Everything is going swimmingly. We don't need this econ joker. Don't need it. My buffoon pack has runner. I typically like runner. I'm going to preemptively pick up the runner. And then I'm going to throw Pair Gamer to the wolves. I'm going to throw Runner in the garbage. I'm going to keep Splash. Sue me. I'm going to keep Lusty. Hit me with it, Riff Raff. Show me what's up. Okay. I can live with this. I can live with this. This seems actually insane. Gotta be honest, felt insane. Hierophant is interesting, at least. I don't think I need Scary Face. I probably don't need Splash. I love Splash with my whole heart. Don't get me wrong, I love Splash. So we keep it. Sell that. We keep Splash. Splash is family. And we're flush gamers again. Okay. Let's go for hearts. And if we don't hit on hearts, we still have Splash to bail us out. Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly what I was thinking. We don't need to use that yet. We can get there with just this. Shout out Splash. Getting it done. What an absolute stud Splash is. Half Joker. Get this guy in my face. Half Joker. How do we feel about Half Joker? Do we hate it? Do we love it? I think I hate it personally. A Red Seal King. Hold Obelisk. You can pair in high card spam. I'll be honest. I have never played with Obelisk. I'm such an Obelisk denier. So the thought with Obelisk, right, is you play a bunch of pairs and that wins you the game? Is that what we're saying? Eventually it wins you the game? You know what? There's no time like the present. Let's pick it up. Do we believe in the Splash? Obviously. Obviously you do. So let's... Hierophant? Get the pair going yet again. And this is what dreams are made of. We're going to hold the Obelisk. We're going to sell this, obviously. And we are also going to open up a standard pack for more queens. Sure, more queens sounds great to me. We're going to Celestial pack for pairs. Never mind, actually just flushes. Roll once. Ooh, Swashy B, you dog. Welcome to my lineup. So what we're gonna do... I hear it's a good thing to just spam pairs. This is what the streets are saying. I should honestly find hearts to go with it. Perfect. Yeah, we'll just... Not that one. Spam pairs. Okay, okay. Another pair situation. So, what are we at? We're at 9 pairs. Certificate is tempting. Let's just take our money and run. pair gaming yet again. I hear it's the thing to do. But before we get carried away, again, let's look for hearts, because we do have splash. Cool. There's the pair yet again. Okay, okay. We have the queens with some hearts yet again. We are about to make the biggest pivot known to man. Never mind. We just do a high card. Yeah, just a high card. $3 to my name. 11 pairs to my name. Is that enough yet to call it a day? So I can now go high card spamming. And then we can transition into maybe something more enticing. Glass heart. And a jack. Yeah. Maybe eventually we'll go 2 pair. Okay, so this is the strategy. So now we are high card gaming. Okay. This is definitely the strategy. Okay, Obelisk is going to make my dreams come true. Shoot the moon. Probably not shooting any moons right now. We're going to open up a spectral pack for... welcome to the squad. Going to also... a steel card, a steel king. I appreciate you watching my videos while you're on vacation. Oh my goodness, I'm part of your leisure time. I love to hear it. More gold could be nice. That's kind of what I'm thinking. A little money in the bank. I don't mind it. Yeah, high card spamming. 7, 9, queen, ace, 8, high card, gaming. Splash is still impressing me. Ooh, wait a minute. We have a lot of gold cards in our deck right now. We should be a lot more aggressive with trying to find those. No pairs, just high card. Okay, perfect. Okay. High card. And look at all that beautiful money. Fantastic. Okay, Mystic Summit is actually the pickup. I'm getting off of Lusty Joker as quick as I can. I'm probably also getting off a Splash. I think. Yeah, let's get off of Gold Joker, get on Mystic. Let's open up the Arcana. Arcana is going to... Okay, so this is the goal. We are going to eventually pivot into a 3-of-a-kind 2-pair situation. And queens and aces is how we're going to do that. That is the strategy. I'm going to buy this for now. I'm just going to hold it. There's actually no reason to hold it because interest is a thing. Good point. Let's discard. Let's discard again. So we can queen, the high card. Yep. Exactly as we drew it up. And then we queen high card. No pairs. Get this down. Queen high card. Yeah. Okay, cool. I have never thought this much when playing with a Joker in my life. Kind of terrifying. Okay, so where are we at with high cards? We are at 7 high cards. Without playing your most played poker hand. So, quick question. If I'm at 10 high cards and I play another high card, that doesn't count, right? Agree or agree? I think you agree for sure. Ooh, the Hermit yet again. Okay. And then we can Celestial for 3 of a kind. Okay, okay. And maybe also Full House. We'll get those flowing. So Acrobat is interesting. Acrobat is unironically interesting, but are we good with just Obelisk? We have so little hands that Acrobat will come up again. Get Splash out of my face. Set out a good run. Let's also Earth. And I think we're good there. Okay, $1 loss every time. And you know what? I'm going to also sprinkle in a 3 of a kind. Yeah, let's sprinkle in a 3 of a kind so we're not just like going full on high card. Like if we need to high card, we want to be able to high card. A lot of money I just wasted, but you know, might as well while we're here. And then just a singular other 3 of a kind. Sure. Good enough for me. Acrobat coming up huge. The Square Man himself, probably not. Standard pack, crack it open. There's another ace, so we have a ton of aces, a ton of queens. I love to see that. Arcana pack will pick up Natural Polychrome Baron, but it's perishable. You're still freaking out. You know what? You're fighting the good fight. I appreciate it. You'll defeat Goldstick. I believe. I believe in you so much that you can do it. Obelisk Gaming is best gaming. I'll be honest, this is the first time I have legitimately played for the Obelisk. Never once played for it. We will... Actually, hold on, hold the phone. Discard these bad boys. Discard those guys. And this is the first 2-pair I've played, I believe. Yep. Okay. And that is good. Yeah, 2-pair. Crank up the Obelisk. And then we 2-pair again. Yeah. Because then that further cranks up the Obelisk. Okay, okay, I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down. It's kind of a fun Joker to play with. Forces you to be more creative instead of mega focusing on one combo. Yeah. I'm kind of vibing with it. It's It's surprisingly fun. More gold cards. Yep. That's right. Let's go with a Venus and a Mars, because I think this is what my hands are going to devolve into, is a bunch of double my money. Doubling my money, you say? It also allows for me to kind of take a backseat with Obelisk. Allows me to slow down a little bit. Also money. You know what? It's so crazy it might just work. Let's find an ace. I have a lot of aces that I could pick up. Ooh, I have yet to play a full house. Now we're talking. Okay. It makes too much sense almost. So flushes, we also have not played a whole lot of those. So we'll discard here. Play a flush. Yep. Yep, absolutely. Flush gaming. And then we could play a cheeky little two pair, because we've only played two pairs. There we go. There we go. We're piecing it together. 99,000 because of Acrobat at the very end. Hand size seems huge. Yeah, hand size seems like the best thing that we can be doing almost. Constellation, probably don't need it. Nines, queens. Okay, get the queens in there. Queens and aces, that's the name of the game. Another gold card. I'm probably good on gold cards at this point. Invis Joker. I think I'm good on Invis Joker. It hurts me to say it, but I think I'm good on it. The bean. The bean, you say. I think I'm also good on the bean. I think, honestly, I can kind of coast with these guys. Okay, so rank. Let's get the two pairs flowing again. Ooh, we could do a three of a kind. We haven't done a three of a kind yet. We've done two three of a kind, so it's a more obscure hand, which we do like. It does throw away a gold card, but I think we're just going to be okay with that. Cannot... I can do a two pair. Throw away a gold card, but it allows me to stay away from high card for a little longer. Yeah. I think that makes sense. Throwing away gold cards, again, feels like absolute trash, but I think that needs to be okay. And again, I will play a two pair, throwing away a gold card. Very sad. But again, allows me to stay away from the inevitable high card. 115,000. Kind of like this. Let's buy that, roll. Another Pluto sounds good to me. Let's open up both these Arcana packs. Another gold card. Honestly, at this point, I feel like I want to use a Chariot. And then we can Arcana pack. We have some decisions to make here. We could get rid of some twos. So we want to get rid of spades and hearts. so that we can maybe open up flushes in the future. So we want to turn these into clubs. Spades and hearts. Okay. Sell this bad boy. These are now clubs. So now flushes are more available because we've only played 3 flushes. Okay. Word. Okay, fine. Fine. Keep your secrets. Well, we only have so many chances now to play clubs, so we will do just that. 1 flush. Obelisk going crazy per usual. Flush gaming yet again. Okay. Just trying to stay away from high card as long as I can. I could do a 2-pair. 2-pair is kind of getting a little tricky too. But at least it's not... At least it's not a high card. Okay, let's just do a 2-pair. What's a 2-pair do for me? 149,000. Okay, okay. Obelisk is the best gold stake anti-8 Joker in my opinion. I mean, I'm starting to be a believer, honestly. Arcana pack will also allow me to merc. Does not allow me to get rid of 2. Honestly, let's just use the Emperor. Maybe we can get Death is solid so that we can get some more aces. Funny Planet. On to the next one. All clubs are debuffed. I'm fine with that, honestly. So let's go ahead, get a 2-pair going. Again, I keep having to check, but... Okay, 6s. Let's actually turn this king into a steel card. Yeah, 2-pair out of here. And we can full house. That is perfect. That is a hand that we do not see very often. Okay, full house. And then we can... Honestly, let's... There's no reason why we can't discard. Also, we should be discarding because of Mystic Summit. Good call out, good call out. Discard here. And we can get yet another full house in. Okay, that's huge. Because we only have 2 full houses to our name. Okay, perfect. This should easily get it done. 183,000. Extra large blind. That might be an issue. How do I defeat an extra large blind? Could start with the death. And we could also upgrade Earth a little bit. Palette wouldn't be bad. Let's roll once. Interesting. Arrowhead is technically better than Mystic Summit, because once I add this to my lineup, Swashbuckler is going to get better. Yeah. Take it over Mystic because Swashbuckler is going to get better. Completely agree. So now we have an 18 scoring Swash. Okay. I can work with that. This is huge. So let's discard. Actually, we can just go for a full house. Yeah, we'll go for a full house. That's tough. This also gives us points. That's pretty huge. We can go for another full house. But first, let me get rid of these. At least one of the spades. Use this yet again. And we will go for another full house. So 5 full houses to my name. Actually, we don't even need to do that. We can just... Yeah, we have... You can flush 5 it. Yeah, we could also flush 5. I don't hate that. But I could also just flush. So I can still have money left over. Because how many flushes do we have? We have 5 flushes to our name. Okay. Kind of like the idea of just a flush. So now we can... Actually, we have so many discards left. Let's find one more diamond. Perfect. Okay. This will do it. Yeah. And now we have all the money in the world. Cool, cool, cool. We can Celestial into a 3 of a kind, because we might be going down the 3 of a kind path. Okay. Purple Seal 8. It's also on the suit that I want. But I don't want to dilute my deck too much because I have all those aces. Yeah, let's skip. Okay. Extra large blind coming right up. Okay. No problem for me. So we can discard here to get things started. Magician is not bad. So our full houses, we are at 4 full houses. Love that. And then we can... How many queens we have left? 4 queens. Couple kings. Okay. 3 of a kind queen is doable. So we have just 3 of those. Okay. So this wins and we get all of our gold. Cool. Nice. Okay, so we're still... We haven't had to use the Acrobat in the past couple of hands because of just how good Obelisk is. I think we're just going to be upgrading some hands. Let's get some more high card hands because we still have some wiggle room with high cards, so we can still utilize it. But we also want no pairs. We just want 3 of a kind and Mars upgraded. Roll once. Stencil can't be it. No, stencil can't be it because I do need this molt to get started, and I don't think the other pieces can go. Yeah, I can't do stencil. As much as I would love to force stencil, I don't think I can. So let's start things off with a singular flush. And then we can high card if necessary, but let's discard down a few more. Okay, so we can just high card one more time. So we're at 7 high cards. 5 of a kind would be good. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a 5 of a kind. Yeah. Throw out the high card. And now we do a 5 of a kind. We can also do a 4 of a kind if that's any better. I don't think it is. Yeah, I think 5 of a kind is where we need to be. Okay, let it rip. That was dicey. Did not like it. Oh, I hated that. Okay, forces one card to always be selected. Grabber could be good. If I want that many cards to be selected. At the same time, I'm not really feeling the grabber. Could do grabber though. It gives us more opportunities to get more molt. I kind of like the glass. Nice one. I didn't think you'd get there. I love the confidence. That's on my suit that I like, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna hold on to Justice. Let's roll a little bit. So I feel like Blue Joker is not good anymore, and I feel like Gros Michel or Abstract Joker is just better. Because 18 times 7 times 3 is much, much stronger. So I think I'm giving up Blue Joker for Abstract. Because I'm not... These chips are irrelevant at this point. Let's get rid of that. Add this guy. So now we have more molt to start. And this will carry over a lot better. The banana really wants to make a appearance. I will Planet X. That needs to get in my lineup. Okay, yeah, well. Let's see how this goes. I'm curious if that's at all better. Full House is definitely what's up. Yep. Let's see how this does with the Abstract instead. Instantly feels much better. And then a flush, of course, will get it done. I've only played 7 of those. Love that. Will also allow for me to find more... How many 2 pairs have I done? 8 2 pairs. Wait, no. 7 2 pairs. Okay. And we can discard one more time. Hopefully find some more gold. Love that. So 2 pair gaming will get it done easily. Now we get to see fully what Abstract Joker and Swashbuckler does together. Just barely getting there. That's exactly why we're holding Justice. Another Planet X sounds great to me. Celestial Pack, get in my veins. Funny name. So we need to score 300,000. Okay. Glass. A glass 2 could be good. Scene double is probably not what I'm after. Okay. We are going for a full house yet again. Hit me with the wheel, of course. Full house has some 6s. Or 6 full houses, and we have 2 pair remaining. Okay. Sure. Let it rip. Okay. So we could just go with a 2 pair. That'll make me have a little bit more wiggle room with high cards. We're going to a boss blind that chooses a card at random, so we want to make sure that we can always have high card available to us. So let's take a 2 pair while we can. And then naturally we want another full house. So that'll put full houses at 8 and 2 pairs at 9. Okay. What does that do for me? Okay. This is debuffed now, which is depressing. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot this was temporary. We're gonna grab the grabber, I think. +1 discard. That is huge. Yeah, we're gonna take that every day of the week. We're gonna pick grabber. So this is our last shop because we're not taking this to endless. So help me. This is glass. And we need 1 more glass. Arcana pack will allow us to destroy this. So we can open up maybe more. Ooh, actually, strengthening these makes the most sense because we have the most kings and or aces and queens. Makes enough sense to me. All right, yeah. The bell. That's a 3 of a kind. We'll take that. Right? 3 of a kind. We've only played 4 of those. Yep, we will take a 3 of a kind. Thank you so much. We will take a 3 of a kind. Don't mention it. Okay, okay. A jack is the first hurdle. So we need to play a high card. So just a king. We could also just discard. Yeah, let's discard. So we got some queens at our disposal. Also gonna throw away the 9. Yeah. Okay, now we got the acrobat. And we are going to do a 4 of a kind. And turn... Actually, we're going to do a full house, is what I meant. Gonna turn this into glass. So a full house is pretty good. Yeah. Okay. And that should be plenty of score. Got Acrobat. We got Obelisk up to ×9. What else could you want? Alright. That was stressful. But we defeated it. My goodness. Obelisk, you know what? Who shouted out Obelisk? Luxie Hugs? You the GOAT. Obelisk is a very fun Joker. Ooh. Alright, that is... That's pretty good. Okay, so... We have... Next time I stream, I am going to... We're gonna venture into Gold Stake Black Deck. We're gonna do it. We have to do it. My thought process is we're going to take care of the hardest deck, what I believe to be the hardest deck first. And then once we move on to the other decks, it's just going to be a breeze. It's going to be a breeze. I hear also some people struggle with Plasma. I'm not sure why. I found Plasma to be incredibly easy. I know the scaling increases pretty fast, but Plasma felt pretty easy to me. I might just be a god gamer. We still have blue deck to do. That one's incredibly easy. Yellow deck, obviously have that done. Green deck is a little weird. Not having any interest is always kind of depressing. Black deck, you know how it goes. But yeah, not bad. Appreciate everybody who chimed in. Learned a lot. I mean, Obby, the good old Obelisk. That's a good one. If you haven't subscribed already, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you haven't liked the stream, I think it does something. Not sure. It could do something, but you know, it does make my ego go up, which does help a lot. I'm struggling on Gold Stake with blue deck, bruh. That's fair. I mean, Gold Stake, it's not supposed to be easy. It is hard. Gold Stake is a hard. You're playing on hard mode. Sometimes you just get dealt with rental jokers when you don't want rental jokers. Gold Stake is certified hard. But we're both going to get there. We're both going to accomplish Gold Stake. We're both going to beat all the Gold Stake decks and be different people by the end, much like Luxie. Gold Stake is hell confirmed. Yeah, I agree. Anyway, that's Balatro, and that is an hour-and-a-half stream. Holy smokes. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around. Greatly appreciate it again. Those who chimed in and helped me along the way, greatly appreciate it. That was a good time. I looked at chat way too much to see what other people would do, because Black Deck is absolutely giving it to me. But yeah, have a good one. Bye. Have a good one. Ending the stream on multiple things.